Good morning. It's 12 o'clock and I'm still in this damn bed. But let's jump straight to the point because I hate being around the bush. You see, I knew I was going to get some heat for this. But if anyone has a problem with me supporting Jack Johnson and his pardoning, standing strongly behind his family, supporting Linda Haywood, his great niece, and to shake up Trump hands for signing the pardoning, come and see me. I'm not hard to find. I'm 6'7", so I can't hide. Come and see me. Not through violence, but understanding and reasoning. I'm a black man that understands who I am, and what I stand for. I'm very woke. And there'll never be no cool shit going on with me, so don't get it twisted. The champion spoke.
I see Deontay Wilder getting a lot of hate for being at the White House yesterday in attendance of Jack Johnson, the first African American heavyweight champion in boxing history, as he was pardoned. Johnson paved the way for Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Joe Louis, Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes, and Deontay Wilder. People are getting all up in their feelings for what? What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Deontay Wilder went on Instagram today and responded to the criticism, and I'll post the video in this video so you all can check it out. But my thing is, why are we really criticizing Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder did what anybody who is a African American champion in boxing should have done. They should have been in attendance, showed support to Jack Johnson's family, while he got pardoned. People want to make everything about Trump, and don't get me wrong, I don't like Trump. I can't stand Trump, but this day here wasn't about Donald Trump, and it shouldn't have been about Donald Trump. It was about Jack Johnson, the first African American heavyweight champion in the history of boxing, got pardoned. You know, Johnson, they call the Galveston Giant, had a record of 73 wins, 13 losses, 10 draws, 5 no contests. But all those 40 of those 73 wins came by knockout. He was 6'1.5". He was flamboyant. We already know he loved the women. You know, he was charismatic. He pulled him tons of women every time. According back then, you know, it would be women coming in and out of his hotel room. And he liked to buy nice things. He liked to dress nice. He liked to do what anybody that have put the work in and earn a living would do. He wanted to flaunt a little bit, show off a little bit, and he was entitled to that. Even back in those days where it was tough for African Americans. In 1912, he was arrested on charges of violating the Mann Act. Allegedly, he transported a woman across the state lines for immoral purposes. You know, a racially motivated charge that embroiled him in controversy for his relationships, including marriages with white women. Like I said, he loved him some white women. He loved women in general, but white women he loved. He was married to a few. And I'm not here to go into his complete history, but Jack Johnson was wrong back in 1912, so he fled. You know, he fled because he was like, fuck it. I'm not fucking doing that shit. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not serving no fucking time. Eventually, though, he did come back. You know, he did serve his time. But people are getting on Deontay Wilder for attending. Lennox Lewis was there. Sylvester Stallone was there. And of course, Lennox Lewis and Sylvester Stallone are not going to get the heat that Deontay Wilder would get, because although Lennox Lewis has black skin, he's from the UK. He's a black man, but he's from the UK. He's not an American, African American man, American born black man. Sylvester Stallone, he's white, so whatever. They probably look at it like it's expected. But everybody getting mad at Deontay Wilder, it's not his fault that Donald Trump so happened to do what many other presidents before him should have done. They should have been pardoned Jack Johnson. John McCain has been, pushing to get Jack Johnson pardoned for the longest. John McCain is a former boxer in the Navy or the Army, whichever armed forces he served in. He's a big boxing fan, big Jack Johnson fan. George Bush had a chance to do it back in '08. Didn't happen. Obama had a chance to do it back in 2016, I believe. It didn't happen. In 2018, Donald Trump is the president, and so by chance it happened. It did. But this doesn't have anything to do with none of Trump's policies, none of the things he's said. Because like I said, he said horrible things, and I don't support him one bit. I think very lowly of the man. But this is not about that. This is about him doing the right thing for Jack Johnson and Jack Johnson's family. Whether his intentions are pure or not, neither here nor there. Somebody had to do the right thing for Jack Johnson and his legacy. It was hard back there living back in that era for black men and women, and Jack Johnson was a pioneer. A lot of people in the African American community didn't approve. Booker T. Washington, being a very important figure in our history, very, very respected man. He was one of them who voiced his negative feelings towards Jack Johnson. But Jack Johnson had the courage to be himself, to go and do what he wanted to do by any means. He's a pioneer. He's a legend, and he earned the right to do what he wanted to do. The color of his skin prevented a lot of things. And that's what led to this witch hunt. He's not perfect by no means, but nobody is. But he was wrong. And yesterday, Donald Trump, he righted that wrong by, full pardon Jack Johnson. I'm not going to get on here and act like I know everything. I know what I know. And I know that this shit is comically funny that people are going to, disrespect Deontay Wilder because he's showing support for the first African-American heavyweight champion in the world. Saying he needs to get woke or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. You can't control these people's actions. And this is not something to get mad about. He's gone there in support of Jack Johnson. Nothing less, nothing more. He had obviously got an invitation, and him being a current, heavyweight champion of African American descent, of course, if extended the invitation, you're going to go on behalf of a guy who made it possible, who made history. Made history before Muhammad Ali, before Joe Louis, before Mike Tyson. This guy made the most important history as an African-American heavyweight champion. The first guy to do that. And for people to kind of make this about Wilder being in the White House under Trump's administration is disrespectful. And you do not care about the positivity that was supposed to be spread at yesterday's ceremony for Jack Johnson being pardoned. And I don't know. I might catch flack for this, and honestly, I don't care. That's just my thoughts and opinions and feelings on it. You got to be able to separate the hate for Trump on some occasion, on at least this occasion, because it was done. He at least did the right thing in this situation. Put it like this: I'm not gonna say he came from a good place. I'm not gonna give him that much credit, but he did what should have been done. He did the right thing in this case, and that's all it is. And more fighters should have been there to support Jack Johnson, not Donald Trump. This was a boxing event. To support the family of Jack Johnson, let them know, hey, I haven't forgot about Mr. Jack Johnson, who's paved so many ways, paved the way for not only African American heavyweight champions, but Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Marvin Hagler, Terrence Hearns, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, all these guys. If it wasn't no Jack Johnson, would there be a Sugar Ray Robinson or the guys I just named? I don't know. But if you like this video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I upload content. Drop your comments in the comment section below on this topic, man. I know I'm going to get some heat, but I'm ready for it. I want to see some intelligent dialogue in the comment section below so we can have an educated conversation. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unboxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.